Oh my, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I'm here. Welcome to the Big Time Show podcast. Very quick one tonight um, because really ain't nothing to talk about because all I seen was the same old thing. I tried to warn y'all. I tried to tell you. I tried to keep your sanity in order. Go ahead and share this if you don't mind. Go ahead and share this if you don't mind. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Did not tell y'all. Did not tell you. You see, I let all my other brothers and everybody else have their optimism. I did. You know I did. I told you I just was not gonna drink the Kool-Aid. I told you that. Some of you guys drunk a whole pitcher of Kool-Aid and now you're upset. As you come in, just I told you that you guys are gonna have to come see me. I told you that, didn't I? I told you. Hello to everybody on Podbean. Hello to everybody here that's watching by Facebook. Um, hey, Miss Tori, I see you. Everybody's on my YouTube channel and all the other places. And to those that are listening to this replay by iHeartRadio and Pandora, everywhere else. Hello, everybody. I told y'all going to come see me. Didn't I tell you? I knew it because now you understand what I've been trying to tell you about free agency. What's up, Jerome? I see you. I told everybody y'all got to come see me. I told you because for some reason, some of you believe that the Cowboys are going to break away from what they do. And tonight, I don't even want to. I'm not even talking about Jerry and Steve. Well, I am essentially, but I'm not talking about them because they're doing what they usually have done. It is the fan base. It is ESPN. It is Fox who has told us about what the Cowboys need to do. Every free agent that gets becomes a free agent, the first team you hear about is the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys show interest in everybody. And Jerry and Steven ain't listening to nothing that they're saying, and they're not listening to nothing that you and I are saying. They're not listening. They don't. They have a system. They believe in their system. How many years do we got to keep saying the same thing? You guys already know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna be long tonight. You guys started calculating. You guys started spending the money. You guys got excited when $30 million was freed up for the Dallas Cowboys. You started spending the money right then. And Jerry and Steven said, we not going to do nothing with this money but re-sign our guys. You know the world famous statement that Stephen Jones says, we like our guys. What has happened, ladies and gentlemen? Didn't I tell you that we're not going to do absolutely nothing, especially on day one? Especially on day one. A lot of the guys that you guys have been hollering about for the last 5 to 6 weeks, all of them went elsewhere. Every one of them. It's only one big one that hasn't made the move, but I promise you, he not coming either. And I'm gonna call that name out in just a second. I'm telling y'all, stop getting your blood pressure up. Stop drinking. Stop smoking. Whatever y'all doing, stop doing and messing with the Dallas Cowboys. They will drive you completely crazy if you let them. That's why I told y'all. I told you I'm gonna be like this until week 1. Week 1 is when I say, okay, let's see what we got and let's get ready to roll. I told y'all. Let's go down the list. First major one from our team, Connor McGovern, gone. All right, so that leaves a opening hole, probably as a backup, because the way they were going to do it, if they re-signed Tyron Smith, there's no doubt that Tyler Smith was going to move back to left guard if they signed Tyron Smith. So you didn't quote unquote lose a starter per se, but if one of those guys would have went down, Connor McGovern would slide back in. Connor McGovern had a lot of time. I really personally wanted Connor McGovern back, but a team overvalued for him, and a team they paid a little bit more to what what he's worth. That's what free agency is all about. If a team offers you $23 million and then the other team offers you $33 million, which one you gonna do? I mean, they hard. Some of y'all acting crazy like y'all NFL superstar. If they offered you $33 million and your team offered you 23, what are you going to do? You don't have to say nothing because I already know. You're going with $33 million. So you can't blame Connor McGovern. Will he ever make a Pro Bowl? Who knows? Is he one of the best offensive linemen in the league? No. But a team overpaid for him, and he left, which leaves a hole. So that's the first thing. Now let's get to one of the ones, of course, that you so value. Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, on to the Dolphins. Why are y'all so mad? Why? Jalen Ramsey gets paid $20-some-odd million a year. I got this one question. I don't blame Jalen Ramsey. Let me ask y'all this question. If you would have signed Jalen Ramsey and took on his contract like the Dolphins are doing, what in the world do you think Trayvon Diggs would be asking for? Trayvon Diggs would have asked for $1 more than what you're paying Jalen Ramsey. There's no way in the world that Jerry and Stephen Jones would have paid 2 quarterbacks over $20 million a year. Y'all know that. Why y'all so upset? Jalen Ramsey was never coming here. Never. Y'all got twisted. Deron Payne, another name we call him. Washington know what they're doing. Washington paid that man. He is the second highest paid defensive tackle in history other than Aaron Donald. Do you know how much money that man got to get paid? You really think that the Cowboys were going to pay $20 million for a defensive tackle? Y'all know better. I told y'all got to come see me because see now y'all done broke bottles, you done cried. A lot of y'all called for Hargrove that went to Philly. What did I tell y'all? Hargrove just went to the 49ers for an astronomical amount of money. The rich get richer. Cowboys just stay still. But they can do that, ladies and gentlemen, because they haven't paid their quarterback yet. That's the reason why they can do that. That's the reason why Philadelphia can do what they're doing, because they haven't paid Jalen Hurts yet. You see what I'm saying? We had the chance before Dak got paid. What did we really surround him with? See, somebody got it right. We can't go back now because Dak got paid. So all these big dreams that y'all got, that y'all want to talk about, it ain't gonna happen. The Cowboys are not going to pay anybody. Now, you guys are holding on to the last thread of Bobby Wagner. We did this last year, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we getting excited about Bobby Wagner? Did y'all hear the news today that I read? Did y'all hear the news today about Bobby Wagner? The agent comes out and says, or his representatives come out and say, that Seattle and Dallas are the two teams that he's looking at. And he's going to leave it between those two teams to figure out his worth. In other words, Bobby Wagner is going to go to the highest bidder. Quick question. Do y'all really think that the Cowboys are going to really bid for Bobby Wagner? The same Bobby Wagner that just made a second team All-Pro this year. We ain't talking about no chump guy. All-Pro as a middle linebacker that still can play. I mean, just made all, forget Pro Bowl, All-Pro. And you really believe that he gonna ask for cheap money? Come on, y'all. Let it go. The Cowboys are not gonna do absolutely nothing on day one of free agency. You can forget about it. They're not gonna do nothing until about day 7, day 8 of free agency. And as always, they'll sign free agents for depth, not impact. Depth, not impact. They just gonna try to fill out the roster. Another name that I'm personally saying that look like he's gonna leave is Donovan Wilson. Donovan has earned the right to make some more money. And you only get a couple shots at this thing. It's going to be his first big payday. He's going to leave. Because why? The Cowboys ain't going to offer him nothing. So, see what I'm saying? Said I already talked about. See you saying Hargrove. Exactly. I saw it. The rich get richer. I'm saying, I'm serious. I hate to see Donovan because Donovan's going to ask for some money to the Cowboys. When we freed up those $30 million, the Cowboys didn't have Donovan Wilson in their plan. They would have already took care of him by the day almost. They believe, matter of fact, they're already talking about putting an increased role on Hooker. And I'm saying, like, dude, how are we investing or even talking like that when we all know we'll be lucky to get Hooker to play at least 10 to 11 games? You see what I'm saying? We always bank on extra. I mean, folks that's injured all the time. A lot of y'all want OBJ because Cowboys talking to him last year. Let me ask y'all this question. All that talk with OBJ last year, did we sign him? If we didn't sign him last year, and he already asked for $20 million, like he an All-Pro, of course he probably not going to sign for 20 anywhere. Going to be incentive-based contract he going to sign. But the Cowboys not going to pay him that type of money. I don't know that. Why y'all thinking that? And I done see in the chat. I was looking at it earlier today. I was looking at it. I turned my phone on. I was traveling, and I turned on the phone. It looked like y'all was so mad. I wish I could see some of y'all face. Y'all had tears in y'all. Just depressed. I've been trying to tell y'all, look, y'all need to get like me. I'm sorry. I said y'all ready to cuss and just go off. I saw some of the chat. Why are y'all expecting the Cowboys to do things that they never do? This is Stephen Jones. Hello. See, Freddie. See, this is what I'm talking about. My guy Freddie right here. Freddie, I agree with you because I personally believe we need to sign one or two guys. But Freddie right here. Freddie said, I'm so tired of Stephen Jones arguing beans shopping at Dollar Tree. He's never going to change. Guess what, Freddie? 100%. But look, stop getting tired. Stop getting tired. When you know what's coming, why are you surprised? You know they're not going to do nothing. All they talk about, I told you the $30 million, I told you on the last show, the $30 million is reserved for trying to re-sign our guys. You heard about Dante Fowler today. You heard about LVE today. You heard? I'm saying these are our people. I tried to tell y'all last week that when you got $30 million, guess what? $10 million of it is going to the draft. So you can sign all the draft players. There's $20 million left. You're gonna need at least $8 to $10 million just to operate for the year, just in case somebody get injured during the season. Subtract again. That leaves you probably right between 10 to $12 million left from the 30 that we did, and plus I believe we restructured Michael Gallup's contract, opened up about another 7. So you got about $17 million. Quick question: the guys that signed today, who in the world just gonna sign for $17 million? Hello, hello. Who? You gonna insult Bobby Wagner with a with a $17 million deal? Even if you wanted OBJ, you can't sign OBJ to that. You'll do about a 3-year deal, $3 million a year. You know that's not gonna get these guys. Hello, y'all. I told y'all. Don't even look for free agents. Let me go and tell you what you should do. Because it's the same procedure every season. And I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to take calls tonight. Unless you're on Podbean. That's the only way I can take it tonight. I'm not even sure about that because I don't have my usual equipment with me, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But anyway, I told you, just get ready for the usual. The way we see it every year. Free agency goes by, all these impact players that we think we could get, we're not gonna get them. They're going slowly but surely. Then we'll wait until day 6 or 7. Then you'll see the Cowboys get 2 or 3 players from Dollar Tree, and that's for depth. Okay, I don't even count the re-sign of Dante Fowler, even though that'll be a good re-sign. I ain't talking about our guys that we already, that we're used to. I'm talking about the outside guys who can come in day 1, make a real impact. It's not gonna happen. By day 6, 7, 8, free agency, here we come. Then all focus goes, then all focus goes into the hands of Will McClay, who delivers every year. That's when we really get excited. That's when the Cowboys get excited. That's when the front office really get excited. The NFL draft. Oh my God. Oh, they're gearing up. They're gearing up. This is what they're waiting for. And then what we're going to go out is, after that, then it goes to the hands of what I always have said is the problem, the coaching staff. We'll see this year if McCarthy and Quinn are enough. Jury's still out. We'll see. But when we line up for week 1, it's going to be the same guys, plus some rookies, in hopes that the rookies get real good real quick. That's our plan. That's what we do. It's not their fault because they keep doing the same thing every year. It's our fault for thinking they're going to do something different. It's our fault. It's not Jerry and Steven's fault. It's our fault because we got these high expectations. Like we got to sign these guys. We got to go get them. We got to go get Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner is saying, man, y'all can't get me for no crackerjack salary. Y'all crazy. That's what he's saying. And that's what Dallas gonna offer. Bobby Wagner was a second team. That's the last big one left that we're looking for. I'll give you another one to show you. Listen, if you notice, watch this, a big one. Edmonds, that used to play with Buffalo, the linebacker, the middle linebacker. I'm sorry if I don't know. It's Tremaine Edmonds, I believe. He just signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers for $72 million. Translation, if you're talking about Bobby Wagner, that's the starting point. $72 million. The Cowboys ain't gonna pay that man that. Tremaine Edmonds I don't even know he made the Pro Bowl this year. I'm just telling y'all. What do you think about what if Tremaine Edmonds is worth $72 million? What in the world do you think Bobby Wagner is worth? We know for sure he's gonna be at least worth 72. But that's what he got paid. That's what Evans got paid. Same position. This man just got a $72 million contract. Cowboys ain't doing no $72 million deal for Bobby Wagner. I don't care how much you spread it out. They're not gonna give him no 4-year deal. It'll probably be if they did, it'd probably be 2 to 3 years. Let's do the division, please. Let's do the division. Let's say it for 4 years. 4 years, $72 million. That's 1, 3, 4. That's $18 million. You really believe that the Dallas Cowboys gonna pay a middle linebacker $18 million a year? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't get your hope built up at all. Don't. You be wasting your time. We're gonna roll out there with Damone Clark. We're gonna finally say, boy, that Cox have really stepped up. Oh my God, he's ready. Oh, he's ready to make that jump. Because they believe in their system, their guys. They're gonna have Michael out there. It's a possibility they may do LVE again. It's gonna be the same guys, ladies and gentlemen. Same guys, same stuff over again. All you can do is hope for the most. Now, I will say this. The Cowboys are being extremely slick. They are slowly but surely doing what I knew they would do. They're starting to slowly start to shift this blame toward Dak Prescott, which I think is 100% wrong. They're hanging on, say, you can't get these guys when you're paying your quarterback. Well, it's crazy because everybody else getting them. Everybody else getting the players. Mahomes still getting real great players I mean, I don't see what they're doing that we're not doing. Everybody else getting them. Why everybody else getting them? Why the Cowboys can't do it? Because they're slowly but surely, because that contract is about to be again extended, and they're gonna use all that. Okay, we gave you all the money. We gave you this. We gave you that. We gave you this. We gave you that. Why we can't pay nobody else. We can't do it because we paying you. You didn't deliver. You didn't give us what we were asking for. We said you were gonna be a Super Bowl quarterback. That's what we said. We ain't got nowhere. You can't do nothing. Let's slowly but surely shifting it on him while everybody else signing, folks. Everybody else signing people. Everybody else is signing folks. So I don't know. Y'all need to shift your focus. I'm telling y'all now. Look, y'all lit up the chat lines today. I had to comment on a few of them because I was trying to say, like, why are we surprised? Why are y'all really surprised? Why? You know the Cowboys ain't gonna sign nobody. Stop it. Yes, these guys can help us. Yes, I want to see it. But this is just not the Stephen Jones way. And I'm being extremely specific. Notice I didn't say the Jerry Jones way. It's the Stephen Jones way. Stephen Jones believed in the 3-for-1 player development. You remember all that talk they told us last year? They said that, Jerry said, he said, listen, we can get for Randy Gregory because we didn't pay him. We signed Dorrance Armstrong, we signed Dante Fowler, we signed this guy, whoever else it was. We can get 3 players for 1. Turned out pretty good. Fowler had a good year. Dorrance Armstrong had a good year. Sam Williams, of course, had a good rookie season. You can't argue with it. But they believed it. And there are some guys that just don't work for them. It's just some guys. Bobby Wagner, you can't sub 3 guys for him. That's why he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame just as soon as he retires. 5 years later, first ballot Hall of Famer. You can't replace. You can't 3-for-1 your way with guys like that. But that's what they believe, and they hold on to that, and they're gonna keep holding on to it. They believe in the bargain way. That's what they do. The Cracker Jack way, the Piggly Wiggly Jiffy Lube way. They believe in the flea market system of free agents. That's what they believe. They believe in shopping at Dollar Tree, not Macy's. They believe in the clearance rack for free agencies, not Macy's. This is what we do. Stop acting like y'all surprised. I'm telling you, it'll shock me if we sign Bobby Wagner. It would shock me. I'll be the first one to come on here and say, hey, I'm shocked. I never thought that we'll do it. But I don't think it's going to happen. They're gearing up for the bargain tree, flea market, clearance rack of free agents. And then they're going to get ready for the draft, which is what they have done for the last 6 to 8 years. Hello. Eastside Herald said that Brandon Cooks, we still can have it. They like they picks too much. Yeah, Brandon Cooks will help us, but they exactly, Greg. Greg said this sums it up. Greg said the Cowboys are trying to win a championship team with food stamps. Exactly. You can't win on Super Bowl being cheap. I mean, the proof is there. For as much as everybody talk about the Rams and the Buccaneers and Philly, Philly didn't win it, but they got there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you gonna have to sacrifice. Now, if you just want an NFC East championship and a first round playoff game and maybe a second round, then you just keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to win the Super Bowl, you're going to have to do something a little out of the ordinary. Cowboys will not do it. Therefore, but like I said, I ain't going to say nothing yet. I'm going to wait until week 1. I'll let y'all keep your optimism. I'll let y'all get hyped about preseason. I'll let y'all do that. That ain't going to bother me. See, I'm too old now. I done been through it with it. I used to get hyped just like y'all. Like, man, why aren't we signing? I learned a long time ago. I'm not getting hyped with the Cowboys. I'm going to wait till week 1. Whether we playing on that Sunday evening, Sunday morning, or Monday night. Because we know we're not playing Thursday. Well, at least we shouldn't be. But I'm telling you, I'm waiting till week 1. Once I see what our roster look like, then I'll let you know what I'm thinking about the season. It's a little bit too early to tell. I don't care nothing about the free agent. I mean, I ain't thinking about the draft yet. I know that's where they're gonna try to shine. They got a lot of picks. I know that's where they're gonna try to shine in the draft, like they always do, because that's just our routine. We do not, again, all you guys that was, y'all were counting the dollars for everybody. Everybody that just about got signed today, y'all were counting the dollars already. I told y'all. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Bobby Wagner is really the last one that you guys are really hanging on to. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. When I saw what Edmonds got paid today for the Pittsburgh's, let me see. I'm sorry. He went to did he go to the Bears? Did Trayvon Edmonds go to the Bears? I think that's where he went. And the Bears can do that. Why? Because they haven't paid Justin Fields yet. Why did the 49ers get Hargrove? Because they have not paid Trey Lance yet. You know they ain't going to pay Purdy. They just got rid of Garoppolo. They can afford to go get these guys because They still build around their quarterback. It's unbelievable. They can do it. That's how the 49ers go get a hard road. Their defense just got a little stronger. Well, up front. They may not be able to keep their cornerbacks, but that's another whole story in itself. But that's the reason why is that the Cowboys cannot go get a huge guy because they really don't have a lot of money when you really think about it. Even though they restructured Gallup today, they really don't have a lot of money. I told you last show what the money is for. You gotta operate, that's money. You gotta have enough money to sign your draft picks coming up. That's money. And then whatever's left, you gotta try to re-sign some of these guys that you covered on the team. And if you are to go get a free agent or a couple free agents for depth, you gotta have money for that. So Cowboys really don't have a lot of money, y'all. They really don't. They really don't. Once you really look at it, they do not have a lot of money. It is what it is. So get your mind off this free agency period until the clearance rack come up. Then we're gonna get some guys for depth. Those guys will be signed to, they'll be battling for the lower end of roster spots, practice squad, guys like that. Don't look for these big names. A lot of y'all calling out for Adam Thielen. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all don't want to hear me. I've been trying to tell you, it's not going to happen. If it does, I will be the first to jump on here and say I was wrong. I just don't see it though. All right, I am not taking calls tonight. I don't have my equipment. Actually, I'm not in my home. I've had to travel, and I don't have my stuff, so I'm not taking calls on tonight because I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest with you. There's a slight chance, and I don't know if you guys will be able to hear. That's the reason why. I know I can get it through Podbean, but the only problem is I don't think that those of you on Facebook probably will not be able to hear what they're saying on Podbean. So I don't even want to take the chance to do that. So if you want to chat with me real quick, I'm really done, but I know I can't do the phone call, so come on, chat with me in the chat box real quick, please, and I'll do that. Somebody said something about Michael Irvin. I think it was Justin. I think that came out today, if I'm not mistaken, or yesterday. A little bit more deep. Well, they're going to release the tape. That's what they said. That's the news about Michael Irvin. Whatever was done in that hotel in passing, they're going to allow that tape to be shown now. So the truth will be shown in that tape. That's all that I know about that. I saw that today at some time about that Justin Ball. I saw that about Michael Irvin today. So it is what it is. Eastside Herald, I could care less about what you putting on here about the Houston Texans. We could care less about that. So God bless you on. Freddie says, if it wasn't for Will McClay, we'd be in big trouble. Please don't ever leave Mr. McClay. Well, they pay. Look, they'll pay him. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing about Jerry. Jerry take over that. They can't afford to lose Will. That's why they pay him like he really is a GM. I don't think you got to worry about that. Coach, I see Coach Marvin here. Coach says, Big Show, Cowboys are cash broke. I just said that earlier. We can't pay nobody. So there's no sense of even doing that. I see, Coach, you were putting it in here. What'd you say, Coach? Coach says 49ers had $20 million to give in bonus. Exactly. That's why you go sign a Hargrove. You said, Coach said, didn't I tell you Philly was going to lose most of their defense? You're absolutely right. And Clay, the cornerback, the Pro Bowl cornerback, probably is next for leaving Philly as well. So, Coach, you were right on that. Philly did start chipping away. And they're going to have to do it, too, because Now, I'm not saying you cannot build and get extra when you pay a quarterback, but when you pay a quarterback, you're limited. You can't be wide open with it. And so they're gearing up, of course, to pay Jalen Hurts, and rightfully so. And so they already know they're going to let some people go. It's just no question about that. You're limited in what you can do when you have to pay one of those top notch quarterback guys. No question about it. And Jalen is going to break the bank. Well, he's going to get north of $40 million a year. All right. Joe says, let me see, Greg. Let me get to Greg. Greg says the Cowboys are trying to build a championship team using secondhand free agency, the draft, and under rookies get used to it. Exactly. That's the Stephen Jones way. That's Stephen Jones way. And let me add to that, Greg. What he really hoping is that, and it's just not him. It's any team, any general manager. They're hoping that the rookies by year 2, not year 3, or everybody say year 3, but the Cowboys do it differently because we put our guys on the field quickly. They're hoping by year 2, some of these guys can turn into some real impact players. Okay, that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping for the Deron Bland. They're hoping for the Clarks, Simone Clark. They're hoping that an LVE is a first team All Pro, and Micah is a first team All Pro in his rookie year. That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that a Trayvon Diggs makes an All Pro team or a Pro Bowl team within his first 3 years. And then when it happens, I mean, it's kind of hard for us to argue, to be honest with you. But that's exactly what they're doing. And to their credit, that's where Will McClay comes in. To their credit, it's worked. But I'm still saying, will that get you to the Super Bowl? Though? Will that get you to the Super Bowl or let you raise the trophy up in the air at the end doing it this way? Right now, the answer is no. We haven't. We won 12 games, though. That's big. I've always said we just need 1 or 2 guys to get us over the hump. They ain't listening to what we're saying. They believe that the hump is in the building. They believe that the people that can get us over the hump, it's inside the building right now. They believe that Michael Parsons is going to take it up to another level. They believe that Trayvon Diggs is going to be take it to another level. They believe CeeDee Lamb is going to take it to another level. And yes, they believe Dak Prescott is not going to have another year like he had last year. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. They believe Jake Ferguson is ready to assume the starting tight end role of Dalton Schultz. They believe that. They're hoping that he takes it to another level. It's the Cowboys thought process. You can't, some of it you can blame, but a lot of it you can't because these young guys have produced. They have. I'm just being honest. They have. They produced. But is it good enough to get us to a Super Bowl? All right, Frederick said once you sign your quarterback, you got to draft very well. Well, I'll give you a little pushback on that, Fred. Only reason I'm saying that is because look what Kansas City did. Kansas City didn't draft well. They added free agents, but look what they put in. They went and got a Juju Smith-Schuster. Then they got a trade for Kadarius Toney from the Giants. I mean, look what you had. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a draft. You had enough skill in the cap, even though you paying Mahomes a whole lot of money. You still found a way to go get a Juju Smith-Schuster and a Kadarius Toney. What happened? They won the Super Bowl. So now you ain't just got to draft well. You got to have some people in the front office that know what they're doing. What's up, Talib? I see you. What's going on? You got to have some guys that know what they're doing, know how to work the thing, know how to work the cap properly. Cowboys refuse to even try. And part of it is because, like Coach Marv said, and what I said earlier, we don't have money anyway. We don't have the money anyway. We don't. We don't have the money. And some of y'all still saying we got 30 now with Gallup's contract restructured. We got about 37, $38 million. That ain't nothing. Why when you going after guys like y'all want? $30 million won't even $38 million. Did y'all hear what I just said? Listen to me. Right now, the Cowboys pretty much have only $38 million. Tremaine Edmonds, I'm sorry, just signed. I believe he signed with the Bears for $72 million. Cowboys got 38. Why did I say that? Because Bobby Wagner is on the list that we want so bad. Edmonds, who plays middle linebacker, just signed for $72 million. Y'all think if you insult Bobby Wagner with a $38 million contract, man, that won't even get him on the airplane to Dallas. Do you understand? Do y'all understand? You can't offer what you don't have. We ain't got no money. We don't have any money. You can't go get Bobby Wagner. Now when that kid just signed for $72 million and he just made a Pro Bowl. Bobby Wagner is a second team All-Pro. Translation. It means you still get the job done. You can't insult Bobby Wagner like that. I wish the Cowboys would look. I personally fly to Dallas and just and look at just Steven. What are you doing? Don't insult this man. Talking about we'll give you a. Now I'll say this: the only way that you can really get it done is unless you offer Bobby Wagner, which probably makes sense, a 2-year deal. Okay. Now you might make you might draw some interest because if you do that, if you're paying them $14-15 million a season, that might get his, it might start something. It might. Or if you sign them to a 1-year deal, oh my God, what you gonna pay him 1 year? What you gotta pay him. So what you gonna pay him? What, 17, 16, $17 million for 1 year? Dan Quinn is begging for him. As expected. Dan Quinn is begging for him. That's all I'm gonna say. Dan Quinn is begging for him, but he begged for him last year. You know how that turned out. Huh? It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, if y'all not gonna chat no more, I'm done. Calm down, everybody. The Cowboys are doing exactly what we usually do. We bypass free agency. We get ready for a strong draft. We sign depth players from free agency. And then we try our best to develop our rookies and we go play football. That is the system of the Dallas Cowboys. We'll sign some of our guys that you guys see. I hate to see Donovan Wilson, though. I do. I hate to see Donovan, though. He was a tone setter, a difference maker. And I ain't ready to put it all on Hooker. A lot of people want Bell to play, the rookie. The book is out on him. The jury's still out. Bell is a hard hitter, like Donovan is. But I don't know if he's good like Donovan Wilson. So the only way you're gonna find that out unless you put him on the field. So it looks like they believe in that system enough. Don't forget about Izzy. Izzy is ready to play. So maybe they feel like we can turn to Izzy now, and we'll be just fine. And Izzy can play. So we'll see. We'll see. I always thought, to be honest with you, after looking at last year, It's a sneaky move that could be made, and that is put Kelvin Joseph at safety. And I think Kelvin Joseph will be awesome at safety. It's a sneaky move. Now, I ain't the coaching staff. They probably never thought of it. I think he would be a good safety, real good safety, a better safety than a cornerback. I believe that. All right, all right. I'm done. I appreciate y'all tonight. Thank y'all for hanging with me. You might see me tomorrow at some point. Uh, and we'll talk some more. All right. I appreciate y'all. For those that are listening to this by iHeartRadio and Pandora and all the other ways you can listen to the show, thank you for giving me your time here. And we'll see you possibly at some point on tomorrow. All right. Who is this? Somebody says something else. All right. There you go, Joe. I need all of y'all that's here. Go ahead and put your hands together as we always do as we leave out. Podbean, I'm sorry that if I missed the call on here, which I don't think I did. I appreciate y'all. Podbean, y'all know you the family. Y'all know y'all are family. And so I don't leave yet. I'm going to make sure that I do this right. Okay? For those that are on Facebook and YouTube, appreciate you. You already putting your hands together, so I don't have to talk too much more. This has been the Big Time Show.